Bimbo Barbarella with the Bimbo Barbarella Music Program. And this is my Wednesday afternoon show. It's actually on a Wednesday. Oh, hold on, I'm having problems with this chat again already. Okay, here we go. Okay, um, this is Wednesday, July 12th at 4:25 p.m. I wanted to start at 4, but most of you who know me now know that I live in like a different kind of zone, than you guys. Some people live in the Eastern time zone, some people in the Central, the Pacific. I actually live in the Twilight Zone. Okay, you can see that corny joke coming from a mile away, right? Okay, so I do have a quite a bit to talk about today because I'm not going to be around for too much of the rest of July. Tomorrow, I am leaving to go up to northern Georgia because I'm going to look for some property in a town up there called Dracula, and that's up in like northeast Georgia, and it's it looks like it's nice, and I like the name. And what's good about it is there's like working graveyards, and there's houses that are placed inside the graveyard, and so that makes it fun. Um, and I'm going to be up there for about 6 days, and then when I come back, I've got to go to Moffitt Cancer Center for 2 days for my cancerous blood. And I already know that because I already talked to them, and I was supposed to go just last week, but I canceled it because I wanted to get ready for this little trip. So and everybody knows Cat Daddy. If you don't, he's Cat Daddy. His son, who's actually a school teacher, is going to come and help him out for the week that I'm not here. Hello, Mr. Kropka. How are you, sir? Um, Hold on, and I'll drop the link. Just telling people, what's going on in like the next couple of weeks. Um, Also, too, while Mark is here, the College of Knowledge is taking its summer break. And the next College of Knowledge show will be Friday, August 4th. And the band that we're covering there is a band called the Allman Brothers. And ever since Pirate Radio, Mark Kropka has been a professor of the College of Knowledge. He's wanted us to do them, and we never have. So we'll start off, like the new season with the Allman Brothers. And they're going to be 10 songs. And you can do the Allman Brothers band. You can do solo material by Dwayne Allman and Greg Allman. Um, Even though I know Dickie Betts and Butch Trucks and Barry Oakley all did solo material, really don't want to count them as Allman Brothers because they weren't Allman Brothers, if you catch that drift. So there's the link if anybody wants to come up and chat. Let me see. And this is going to be my first vacation, um, probably in like 2 years since I went to Orlando, which I lived there for 6 years. So it was good to get out of here. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to, just going and not having to wake up every single morning at 6 o'clock and feed the animals, which guaranteed I'm going to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning anyway. So here he is, one of the professors of the College of Knowledge. You know who he is, Mark Kropka. Hello, sir. How are you on this fine Wednesday afternoon?
Hello, Miss Bimbo. I'm just fine, thanks. How are
Good,
you today?
good. I finished packing up. You can see I got suitcases there packing up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I'm leaving tomorrow at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Why so late?
Because I got to rent a car.
Oh, right.
So that's when I can pick up the rental. Because my car got smashed. My new car.
Right.
I had it for 7 months. It got smashed.
I know. You told me. You told us.
Yeah.
So, what are you renting? Do you know?
Um. Yeah, like a Ford Focus.
Oh, okay.
And I
They're okay.
called and I called the office today, and because most newer cars don't have CD players in them. So I says, "Oh, can you please see if you can find me one with a CD player?" And they
Yeah.
says, "Okay, we'll look around in our other locations and see if we can find one for you."
Bonus.
So if they find one with a CD player, when I'm paying my rental, and it's not expensive. It's just about like $200 for a week.
Oh, that's
If, if
really good.
if they can find one with a CD player, I'll give them like an extra five.
Yeah, for sure. Slip them an extra 750.
Oh, okay, 750. Yeah.
It's worth every penny of that
Oh
for to
yeah.
have a CD player to play while you're traveling, play
Yeah.
your tunes.
Okay. Because I have my boom box, and what I did yesterday was I bought a whole big pack of batteries in case it
Oh,
doesn't have one. So at least
right.
I can, because around here music might be okay, but once I get to like to northern Florida and southern Georgia, because they got two
You
kinds of
never know.
music there. They got two kinds of music there.
And they're both involved country and western.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got two types of music here. We got southern and western.
That's right. We got country and western. Well, you know what? I think that. Oh, you know what you should have done? You should have bought an inverter so you
Oh,
can
what?
plug appliances into your cigarette lighter. It's an attachment that goes to your cigarette lighter
Most
or to
cars,
your.
most cars here in the U.S. don't even have cigarette lighters anymore.
Well, what do they do for power for your appliances?
They have like,
USB, right?
yeah, they have like USB ports.
Yeah,
So
you can get USB adaptable inverters, and you
um,
can plug your CD player into it.
I don't know. Buying a pack of 12 OC batteries was probably cheaper.
It's maybe simpler too.
Yeah, right. Because um, Oh no, that's a Leonard Skinner song. Oh, Simple Man.
Whenever I rent a car, I always try and get it up on two wheels around corners. Both my brother and I are both were brutal on rental cars. Brutal. I'm the guy that you don't want to rent after.
I mean, because I did take insurance out. Oh no. Okay, so the price of the vehicle is 250 because I took insurance out. You know, because I don't want some lunatic go crashing into me.
No, you never know.
Especially like the interstate down here is called I-75.
Yes,
It is notorious for bad driving.
I've been on I-75.
Oh, so then, yeah. I mean, they're always doing construction. Um,
Yeah, that's a main artery too.
yeah, it is. It goes from Miami all the way up into up to northern Michigan. Hello, Miss Addie. How are you, dear? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming on.
Hi, Addie.
Yeah, Addie, like I was telling Mark, um, after this, I mean, when I get back, I'll probably do a stream or something, but there's not going to be any College of Knowledge, Addie, until August 4th. And that's the Allman Brothers. And that gives you plenty of time to come up with 10 Allman Brother songs.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of
That's easy. 10 songs.
yeah, like I said, um, they're not anywhere close to my favorite band, but
No, I know
but
that.
I like them, and I know enough for their music where I have at least 10 songs though that I like.
It'll be interesting to see what you pick.
Oh, well, I already know what number one is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
I'm
one?
not telling you.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, it's like, oh, it's like 3 weeks away, so people will forget. No, I'm not telling anybody. August is a lovely time of year. Here in Florida, it's still hot, but
Sweltering. No.
towards the end of August, you can kind of sometimes get like cool nights where you can feel like the cool coming in.
Nice.
I mean,
That's well welcome at that time
oh
of
yeah,
year, I'm
oh yeah,
sure.
oh yeah, and like what gets me is like, you know, it really doesn't get that cold in Tampa. Um, you know, sometimes in the winter we have days like in the 40s and stuff, and people are complaining, "Oh my God, I'm so cold, I'm so cold." And you know what? Oh, they're the shitheads from goddamn Michigan where it's 10 degrees. They're down here where it's 40 and they're complaining that they're cold. You know, well, then go back to
Yeah,
Michigan.
that's right. Learn what cold is again.
Yeah, exactly.
You cruddy old fart.
I thank baby Jesus for giving the Allman Brothers a share. Oh, God. That was Dwayne Allman, right? He's one who was
No, Greg.
Greg. Oh, oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Uh,
Dwayne had died at 24 years old.
yeah, on on motorcycle.
He didn't get to sow his oats.
You know, and you know, whenever you hear that, it's like there are so many other people more deserving of death.
Yeah, I know. I know. Some of these shitheads that do shithead crimes, especially against children
I mean,
and
because I can
and
name
women.
I mean, because I can point out 7 people on my street.
Yeah. You go, you go, you go, you go. Rest of you can live a little longer.
Yeah. I don't know. You want to stay? You give me $5.
Yeah, that's right. It'll cost you.
Oh, so yes.
Rest in peace, Daddy.
Oh, Miss Addie. Oh, why don't you come up and chat with me and Mark because we haven't heard from you in a long time. So come on up.
Yeah, come on up, Addie.
I mean,
Come on,
there's not a lot
just
of
say
people
hi.
watching. Yeah, and Wednesdays are like hit and miss. Sometimes I've had like 30 people watching me on a Wednesday.
Yeah,
And like this Wednesday, I got stuff to talk about. Other times I'm just blabbering like
coming
an
in.
idiot.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
and you know what I'm working on, and
no,
I was gonna try to get it done today. Cool, Addy, good. And um, what I've been doing the last 2 days is like proactive cleaning because I know
proactive
when I get
cleaning.
home, because when I get home from a week,
Right.
I mean,
With two men home alone, it's going to be a mess.
oh, okay, well, his son's not staying here.
Oh, he's not.
No. Okay, no, because we bought him his own condo. Well, it's our condo, but he stays there.
Is it close
And
by?
no, which is good.
But
It's good in a way. It's good in a way, but
I'm concerned here because what about Al?
okay. Well, he's a teacher, so he's off, and so he's gonna come, like in the morning and help him feed the animals, the cats,
Right.
and he's gonna spend some days with him what he can because he's got his own life to do, and then
Yeah.
he's gonna help him with feeding the cats at night.
Oh, okay. He's coming back again.
And I'm not going to take him with me, but I'm actually this morning when I wake up or something to go to the bathroom at 3 in the morning, I'm going to hide his keys.
For the week?
Yeah,
Wow. What if he need? Oh, yeah. You're probably the best thing you could do is that.
yeah,
What if he needs something though? His son will drive him.
yeah. I mean he doesn't live that far. He and then and then I even talked to Suzanne, and Suzanne said, that if he needs me, he can call me, and like she literally lives 10 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
And Johnny lives about 20, 25.
Right. So if you can't get a hold of Al for some reason or another,
Yeah.
Suzanne can pop down and see what's
Oh,
going
yeah.
on.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, because her husband has dementia too, so she knows
Exactly
exactly
the
what she's
ropes.
getting in for.
Yeah. But Al's okay for ex- just not extended periods of time, but for uh, periods of time like overnight and stuff, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And plus, he just, watches his television.
Yeah. And
And then he's got all his little buddies to play with and yell at.
oh, the cats.
Yeah. Because
Oh,
I'm
good.
thinking, oh, Mark, because I'm thinking of intentionally, leaving my phone charger at home because
Oh,
because I know he's gonna because I know he's gonna call me 6 or 7 times a day.
yeah. But you
Oh,
have to. You
I
gotta
know,
stay
I know,
connected.
I know, I know. I
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be
and I'm
worried
wait
there for a minute.
and I'm waiting for him to call and say, "Oh, where are you?"
Yeah. Yeah,
And
he
then I'll
probably
say,
will.
"Al, I'm upstairs because our house
Ah,
has like 2 floors."
yeah, yeah.
And and like and I can hear him, walking down the hallway coming in. That's how I know when he's coming because you guys have seen me. What, Al?
Yeah, yeah. That's pretty good. I
Yeah.
like that though. I'm upstairs. Oh,
Ah,
okay.
yeah. Yeah. And so, how's the wildfires there? Has the snow come yet to put them out, or?
There's been a quite substantial rain in pockets around Canada,
Oh,
but
good.
not where we need it the most,
Oh,
BC.
of course.
But I haven't, there hasn't been any smoke warnings. It hasn't been an issue on the news. And I think that they got everything stabilized at this point. The last
Okay.
I
Well,
heard 2 days
oh,
ago was 500 fires. 50% of them were still out of control.
okay. Okay. And here comes Addie,
Hey,
and see, she had to. So, hello, dear. How are you, Addie? Can you hear us?
we can't hear you, Addie.
Or maybe she can't because, like, the toilet's still flushing.
Maybe. Or it's mine.
And so, have you been doing your pirate radio?
Not so much. It's been,
Uh,
I did it right after your show, as you know,
right.
and I did it the next night, and then I've been giving it a break ever since. It's a
Yeah.
bit of work to start it
Well,
off with
yeah. And then,
the
yeah.
well,
And then you don't want to get in trouble.
I don't mind the trouble part. I mean, that's what it's all about. But we have the new channel. We can afford a little trouble on.
Come on, Miss Addie, try it again. Okay, because we can see your picture, just no
I
volume.
can hear you guys got technical difficulties. I
Oh,
wonder what
okay.
it could be, Addie. I mean, it's
Because I actually found the best way to fix my computer
how's
is
that?
is to hit it with a hammer.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, not the screen part.
No, no, that costs money.
Yeah, exactly.
Got a couple of good whack and key spots, and it can do wonders.
Um, yeah. So what else did I want to say?
Um, so that's kind of neat that you're taking off and you're gonna have a mini vacation. You're looking forward to it, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, and just to get out of here. Okay,
I
because you're
wonder. Too bad you weren't more of an Allman Brothers fan because right around the corner, and Jen and Chris have been inviting me down to come and see it, is the Allman Brothers Big House, where they used to rent and live for years and as a band and play. It's in Macon, Georgia, I think.
yeah, yeah. Okay, and like what's funny about Macon, Georgia is, you know, come on, Addie, try again, honey. Yeah, yeah, because yeah,
You can do it, Addie.
she hammers in the morning and hammers in the evening. Hammer in the um. They have a minor league baseball team, and
Right.
the name of the band. The name of the team is called the Macon Bacon,
Figures.
and there's all of these food groups that are wanting them to change their name because that's an unhealthy connotation. Say, oh, shut up! You guys are worried about fucking bacon now.
Oh my God. That's too much.
Let it go.
Let's pick it that one. Let's.
Okay, here she is. Let's try her again.
We got our fingers crossed, Daddy.
Okay, and you there, honey? Are you there, Miss Addie Pickall? No.
Wow. Nothing on your end, right, Bimbo? You
No.
didn't touch anything.
No, because I can hear you and
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Let's go, Addie. Let's go. Hmm.
Let me see. No, because she's not on mute or anything. Oh, so oh, also too, Mark. Um, oh, like I started saying, I've been working on a song.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a cover version, and you know one thing about my cover versions is
I know a few things about them.
9 out of 10 times they sound nothing like what they're supposed to. But this one is actually, I think, gonna sound pretty much good because it is so ridiculously easy. It's nothing but B's and A's.
Oh.
Um, Secret Agent Man by Johnny River.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wow.
It
That'll
is
be
so
great.
it is so ridiculously easy.
Yeah, yeah, it would be. Still, that gives you opportunity to spice it up a little bit with
Uh, I'm,
your
I'm,
actions and your
I mean, yeah, because I gotta, because I was gonna program the drums last night, and I was tired, and then today I had just had to do all my preemptive cleaning and stuff. So,
right, yeah.
and nobody
Yeah.
wants to hear my sucky songs anyway.
Oh, I don't know about that. If you look at your views, you get views.
Yeah,
Somebody likes them. I watch them.
well,
Everybody likes them, Bimbo.
well,
And you get comments too. I mean,
oh,
I think
I know, I know, and I know, Mark, you too, being a musician, you're probably your own worst critic. Who was that? Was that you?
yeah, sorry about that.
Oh no, I thought maybe that was Addie trying to come through.
No, that was someone trying to video call. But here's Addie now. Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And there she goes.
She says
Um,
she keep saying mute on the stream. Um, you know what, Addie? I think go to YouTube. Maybe take YouTube off. Would that do anything?
the curse of share. Yeah, there's something higher up with the microphone then, Addie. I wonder, is it on in your settings?
Here, just let me put the link in again. And anybody else want to come up and say hello? We have all, and everybody here is a certified professor of the College of Knowledge. And
Oh, oh, Jen's here. Hi, Jen.
yeah, Pirate Radio, she's been here for about 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, hi again, Jen. I was working on some stuff for her upcoming show this Friday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I'm going to have to do that
There.
from my Amazon, from my phone. And I've never done a YouTube thing from my phone.
Oh, you should
So,
do a practice run. Because it's funny. Mine, for some reason, whenever I do it, I can't see the chat.
I wonder why. Yeah, maybe I'll try it later.
Yeah, I would. I have to try mine again. On my tablet, I can do it. I see everything, but on the telephone, I don't know if I have to get a different app
Oh,
for it
oh,
or what.
so I was talking with Easy Street with Jen a couple of days ago, and I have a tablet, but it won't turn on. It won't turn
What?
on. Even no, even when it's completely plugged in, and it just will not turn on. So I think it's kaput.
Have you tried pressing? How many buttons does it have on its exterior?
Um, Probably like 70.
No, really.
Two.
Okay. Have you tried pressing the two buttons together for 10 seconds?
No.
Oh, that'll hot restart it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I better go to. Oh, well, then I better go to the trash and dig it out.
Yeah, yeah. I would. From you mean from the silver um, filing cabinet,
Yeah, yeah.
oval filing cabinet?
I don't know what to tell you, honey. Yeah, because your picture is up,
Yeah.
so your video's working good.
Yeah. What a bummer, Addie. We want to talk to you.
I don't know. See, because the only other option we have people to talk to is Easy Street with Jen, and I don't know. You want to talk to her?
Yes.
No, she probably won't even come on. Oh, she's probably out gardening or something. Or
Making making glue out of
yeah,
broccoli stems and
yeah, yeah. Oh, she's growing Japanese noodles.
yeah. Have you ever been over there, over to the
What?
Orient or any of those places? There,
Um. Oh, speak
oh,
of the
speak the
devil.
devil.
Um.
Um,
Okay, turn
okay,
off your
turn off
mic.
your mic.
Was I summoned?
Your thing, Jen. Jen. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Am I there? Am I there?
Yep. Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah, but
great. I thought I heard I was summoned.
yeah, but you
Yeah,
got
but
to
you got
turn
to
off
turn off
your
your
YouTube.
Hey.
My YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to turn it off. Turn it off. There's a
All right,
delay
it's
on
gone.
our end.
It's gone.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
It is
No,
gone.
No,
it's not.
it's not. It's not the
That's so weird. I like totally closed it out. The only window I have open. Oh wait.
One
No, the
hidden
only
button.
window I have open right now on my entire phone is Restream.
Okay.
Sure, there's one hidden behind.
No.
Behind.
Shouldn't be.
It's still echoing. Still echoing.
Oh, you know why? Because I don't have headphones in. I'm such a goober.
And so we're trying to get Miss Addie up, but she's having phone problems.
Mm.
My favorite people all at the same time. Well, I say 2 out of 6. No,
Hey,
because
hey.
nobody likes me.
Oh crap! It's because I'm on my old phone. I mean, my new phone. Sorry, I shouldn't use this phone because it doesn't use headphones. It only allows for wireless. So I'm gonna jump off.
Oh man.
Yeah, you can only use. It's like an Apple. You can only use wireless headphones. Totally rots.
Oh wow. Figured.
Yeah. So I'm going to jump off. But Addie, try going out, coming back in, and closing YouTube. Don't close YouTube. Leave it open, but mute it. Because that's what Chris was doing when we were having problems. He was closing YouTube too soon. Anyway, I'm jumping.
Okay, thanks, Jen.
Sure.
We'll see you on Friday.
I'm,
6:30 show.
You know, I'm blaming the robot stealing. The luggage stealing robots. You know,
The
because-
luggage stealing robots. You don't have to worry about that. You're in a rental car. You're still going to be.
But still, they could be waiting at the rest stop. The Florida Georgia rest stop.
Yeah.
And when I go into the bathroom,
They'll
they
rip you off.
yeah, they could get into my luggage.
Maybe you can put decoy luggage. Or a little sign. This is not Bimbo's luggage.
Or maybe this is a robot-free zone.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
And have you guys seen Coachism has been doing like some new entrances and stuff?
Yeah.
For
I
the
didn't see.
characters.
I didn't get a chance to see any yet. Are they good?
I don't think he hasn't done you yet. Okay, because he might not change yours.
Yeah, I know. How about you? Did you see your
No.
new one?
No, because I know that my song is the immigrant song.
Yeah. I remember when you were asking
Yeah.
for it the other
Yeah.
night. And he was what was he gonna change mine to? Jimi Hendrix.
Oh yeah,
Let me stand next to your fire.
yeah. Robots got me some summer loving in 2023, and you know what? I just have a dislike of robots because I swear to God, down the street, there's some people that look kind of shady, and I think they could be robots.
Eh? Incognito.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. And this is what makes me think that. And do you guys remember a television show, The Jetsons?
Yep.
There was that robot
It's a
there.
cartoon.
There was that robot there that worked with George Jetson called Uniblab. And that's what this guy looks like.
He looks like Uniblab.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that he's a robot.
Didn't George Jetson have a big, long nose?
No,
Like ridiculous. No?
no.
Trying to picture him.
Okay, Rosie. Okay, and remember Rosie was like his maid?
Oh,
Rosie.
I remember the maid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Used to
And
float.
then they had that stupid dog, Astro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Here, there's a station on Sunday mornings. They show an hour of the Flintstones and an hour of the Jetsons.
Oh, wow.
And I'm watching. Oh, like I'm gonna watch news when I can watch the Flintstones and the Jetsons.
I'd check out some Jetsons. I've seen every Flintstone so many times.
Oh, so have I.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Now, oh, and speaking of stuff that I've seen 100 times, but I found a site. It's the Kids in the Hall. It's an entire put together episode of like all the times that they had the I'm crushing your head.
Oh,
for
really?
all the different times that they did it.
Oh, wow. I gotta look for that.
Yeah, and then there
Head
was
crushing.
one. Yeah, and then there was one where he's there crushing somebody's head, and then somebody across the street is like squeezing their head. He's going this way, so they
Oh,
go
yeah.
over and fight.
I I gotta check that out. That's gotta
Yeah.
be so hilarious.
And you know what else too? I've been watching a lot, Mark, is SCTV.
Oh, I love that show.
Because you can find all of them on YouTube too. So,
Yeah, I know.
like I said, because I can watch old stuff like that and listen to music and turn on my television maybe an hour a day.
Yeah, I know. I don't even watch TV at
Ugh.
all. I mean, I'm not saying TV's a bad thing or anything like that, but I
Well,
had my
there's not
cable
much
shut off.
on. There's not much on.
The only thing I miss is the news, local
Why? But
news.
they don't have news in Canada?
No, but on YouTube you can't get really local news.
Oh, no, no.
You get national news. That's
Oh,
what we watch in the morning.
just agree with everything that Trudeau says, and your country will be fine.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't agree with anything every politician says.
And oh, okay, because is he like the third Trudeau or the second?
The second,
Oh,
he's all right. I mean, he hasn't done anything really stupid, and
gee, okay, well, you're lucky on that point.
yeah, I mean, when
You
it
know,
comes
because
to
speaking of stupidity, look at look at our bumbling Jack in the Box.
I like the whole picture. What's going on with the Republican Party right now? What's going on with the Democrat Party right now? And this whole Trump thing is just so entertaining. From up here, from our angle as a
Oh, you guys are
Canadian,
probably. Oh my God, you guys are probably making fun of us.
yeah, we are. You got to be making fun of yourself. I mean, it runs like a sitcom.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yes. Oh, Addie. I. I mean, you can read about stuff that's going on in Florida, and you just sit there and shake your head and.
Yeah, yeah, with that, your governor,
Oh.
he's a real card.
I mean, because when he was governor, his first term, he was very good. He wasn't
Yeah,
anything like this. Once he got into like national spotlight, is when he started, doing all this just crazy, just stuff that makes no sense. Going after Disney because they let
yeah,
gay people in and
I
have
read
their own
that.
day. That's just why. That's stupid.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to get into the whole
I
issue.
don't either. I don't either. I don't either. Because I'm just waiting for Huckleberry Hound to run for president. So at least we
Yeah,
have somebody, who, can make sense at least.
and didn't you have Huckleberry Hound once with Jimmy Carter?
And that was the very first president that I was old enough to vote for.
Oh, really? You voted him in?
Yeah, yeah.
I like Jimmy Carter.
He was a good guy, but no, president material looking back, no.
Yeah, no, not so much. Well, he was just 4 years, right?
The worst president that we have had, in my opinion, has been, George Bushy Jr.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I'm sure that Canada made fun of him too.
all the time. Just like you guys made fun of him.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
the parodies on Saturday Night Live are hilarious.
Oh yeah. And I remember and I remember that whoever does Mr. Potato Head or whatever toy company, they
Yeah,
licensed somebody to make a George Bush Jr. but Mr. Potato Head, where you could put like different hats and different eyes and stuff on them.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, that'd be good. I like my favorite was when if you've ever seen the news caption of it when that guy threw the shoes at him
Yeah. Yeah.
and the look on George's face when he was ducking the shoes, he almost had a comical like he was
Yeah.
uh entertained by the whole thing. He has half a smirk on his face.
Okay. And so I guess when Addie saw Jimmy Carter in Texas, she flashed her boobies at him. Who knows, Addie?
Daddy.
And I hate to say this, but he probably just thought that they were, big peanuts.
Yeah, maybe. I used to be able to do the Jimmy Carter impression where you sweep your eyes back and forth,
Yeah,
and
he
then
was
you.
not presidential material.
Nah, but there was a lot of that over the ages. I mean, some people argue about Lyndon Johnson, but he was, from our angle, another entertaining president. Stuff he used to do. He used to like to take his penis out and
Yeah.
just go anywhere. He'd be
Well,
talking to the press. Apparently, he'd be talking to the press, and he'd just turn right around, flop it out, and go.
oh, jeez. Well, and they know that whole thing about like the Tonkin thing, for Vietnam, was fake.
The what?
Yeah.
I don't. You lost
Uh,
me.
okay. There was supposedly a okay. The thing that started the Vietnam War was something with a ship called the Tonkin, and I forget exactly whether it got bombed or sunk or something.
Oh
And
yeah.
so they claimed that was the reason why we entered Vietnam, and they found out that the whole thing was completely fake.
Oh, it was fabricated just so we
Yeah,
could go to war.
right.
You could go to war.
Yeah.
I believe it. I believe it. This war stimulates the
Yeah.
economy. It gets everybody moving. It gets
I
people
don't
building this
I
shit.
don't know the exact story, um, but it's something of like something like that. So if anybody can correct me, I stand to be corrected.
Is this like just new? I guess
Oh
so.
no. Oh no. No.
Oh
No.
no, we've known about this for a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And the hobbits caused World War the
That I knew.
oh jeez.
That
Well,
I knew. So we're gonna try and make it down to the beach next week. It's kind of disgusting. We haven't been down more. It's so close, and it's been so hot.
oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. And so where do you go to the beach? Where in like Thunder Bay or
No, they're on Lake Erie.
oh. Oh,
Port.
so you're
I'll
not
tell you.
on
Port. It's called Port Stanley.
oh,
It's a
so you're
beauty.
not on Lake Superior, so you don't go to Thunder Bay.
There's no icebergs, Bimbo. If
Oh.
that was your next question, no.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so much for that joke.
It's actually a really nice beach. People come from miles around to vacation there. And it's got like sandbars. You go out in the water, and so it makes the water
And
warm.
so then probably gets a lot of people from Toronto going too, so it's probably crowded.
Yeah, it's pretty crowded, but I wouldn't say so much Toronto. Toronto has its own beaches,
Oh,
and
so would you get those annoying Quebecers there?
um, more a lot of Yanks coming up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, coming from Michigan
Oh, well,
and New
I don't know.
York.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe if you talk to Tom, chosen one,
Yeah,
maybe you can get him to do a stream there from Stanley Beach.
He's only about three. His Michigan house is only 3 hours, 2.5 hours, 2 3/4 hours east of me,
Oh, okay.
west of
Wow.
me. I mean,
Wow. Oh my God. And so you guys can hang out.
well, I was
You can
looking at.
find
He
a
had a.
tiki bar. You can find a tiki bar. You can take the ghost
Yes,
out with you and do a
that's
whole
right.
thing there. Oh, where is
Well,
the
I
ghost? And
I
where is the
almost
ghost working?
in the next room.
Oh,
Some commotion always evolves around, or something's going on. But I was going to say about Tom Reed. I almost bought a kayak from him.
yeah. I remember you saying something like that. And what happened?
Yeah.
What, the kayak had a hole in it or something?
No, nothing like that. It's
No.
just I got nowhere to store it in the wintertime. I got nowhere to put it. It'd be great to have. It's big. It's on a trailer of its own.
Why don't you get a couple of huskies and just pull them around, and you can
And
have
pull
your
it.
own Iditarod.
That's brilliant. Why didn't I think of that?
Um, because I went to Florida State University,
Right.
which is usually ranked like in the top five of like the most drunkest schools in the country.
Really. They have
Yeah.
a ranking for that?
Oh yes. Oh yes. And Florida State's always up there. You know, there's somebody new, all the time, except Florida State.
Right. So did you do a lot of drinking when you were there?
Well, I spent 6 years of my 4 years there at Florida State. So
And when you were there, were they still doing toga parties, or is that a thing of the
no,
way
no,
past?
no, no. I went to Florida State 1984, and um, I was supposed to graduate in 1988, but I didn't graduate until like 1996.
Oh yeah.
No,
Took you
just because my grades were so bad.
Oh, it took you an extra few years.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah,
That's like they say. Oh yeah, I remember when I was in grade school, grade six, longest 4 years of my life.
yeah, exactly. Actually, I was really good at school. I was good at school, and I
Yeah.
actually liked going to school.
Did you?
Yeah, but um, I was good because I had a lot of the teachers, like Buffalo is like I was really smart and always polite and respectful. But
Right.
once they got to know me better, there was a substitute teacher, and I'll never forget. Oh, her name was Mrs. Wise, and whenever she was a substitute teacher, she would say, she would call me out and says, "Now, I, and now I don't want nothing out of y'all, especially
Oh
you."
yeah.
Pointing at me.
Nice. Yeah. I had a teacher in he used to, Mr. Kernahan. He used to throw chalk at the kids.
Oh
He
my
would be
God!
turned around. He would be writing on the board, and in one sweeping motion, he could flick around, aim that chalk, hit the kid in the forehead, and then turn back around, pick up a piece of chalk, and resume writing what he was writing.
Could you imagine if that happened now? Oh my God!
Oh yeah, no
People are
way.
just people. I don't know. We just lost all sense of um. I don't know what the right word is, but we
I
lost
don't
it.
know either, but I know what you mean. We're complaining about everybody's a bleeding heart. Everybody has a cause. Everybody's insulted by something.
Yeah, yeah,
Everybody wants to sue.
yeah. And and so Addie said that I wanted to join. That I wanted to go to college, but she joined the military to find a way to get a college degree. Yeah,
Right,
because
Eddie.
um, Yeah, because my brother was in the Air Force, and he went in because he was going to join the Air Force, and I might have told you this
Cool.
story.
No.
He was in the Air Force, and he wanted to travel the world. Join
Nice.
the Air Force. Yeah, I'm going to go to Germany. I'm going to go to the Philippines. I'm going to go to Greece. Um, for 4 years, he was there. He was in Lackland, Texas, and Biloxi, Mississippi
Oh,
for 4 years.
why didn't he? I mean, I know you can sort of guide your own where you're going to go with the courses you take. You can sort of.
Because he was he was a MP, and I guess once
Oh,
you got
okay.
stuck at a base, you got stuck at a base, and you didn't
Right.
know that going in.
Oh, I see. Is he a police now?
No, he actually is a he's he works for Budweiser in outside of Columbus, Ohio, as he's a pretty big wig in like this Budweiser distribution company.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And see that skill I taught him, so I can take credit for that.
The
You know,
beer aspect of it.
oh yeah, got him drinking, yeah, yeah. Said, oh, this is great, and my mother would say, stop giving your brother beer, and I says, well, he likes it. And he says, but he's only 15. Well, I was drinking vodka when I was 5. Yeah, and I told your Uncle Leo to stop, and he didn't
Uncle Leo used to give you vodka.
when I was 5. And my mother would say, Leo, don't give the baby any vodka.
Stop giving the baby vodka. She's laughing and singing all night long. It's very irritating. You hear how I say irritating in the
Yeah.
Russian way?
Oh, yeah.
Irritating. My mother put K's at the end of a lot of things. Where G usually goes, she would
Yeah.
put a K.
Oh, because
Dragon.
yeah, because my father never really lost his Russian accent. My mother, she could speak with an English, with like a American tone.
Yeah,
You really couldn't tell she was, except if you knew what Russian sounded like. Every once in a while, you would catch like a word.
you would pick it
But
off. Yeah,
but
I noticed that about people.
yeah, but when she got mad, that's when the Russian came out. And
That's
that
right.
happened to me too. When I get mad, I get the Russian coming out. And you don't want to see the Russian bimbo coming out. No.
Yeah. My mother used to keep a wooden ladle in her top drawer in her kitchen. And even when we would come to visit in the later years, like I would be 25 or so, if I said the wrong thing, she would chase me around the house with that ladle. She never really caught me, and if I had friends over, they would be laughing their hearts out because I would be taking her all over the place, and especially her place had sort of a racetrack, sort of. You go in a circle around like the Benny Hill show. It
Yeah.
almost looked like an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
almost was like that.
Okay, my mother had a rolling pin. You remember the old
Oh,
rolling pins that you would roll and make dough?
yeah, 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 yeah. That would hurt.
Oh, I did get hit with it many times. Oh my God! And I will never forget. And this again, you cannot do today. Um, me, and like she had a sister that lived here, um, um, and so we were kind of close then. The family was kind of closer because now they're all scattered. But and I'll never forget. His name was Eddie. Eddie.
Eddie.
Eddie. Okay, Eddie with the Russian accent. Eddie. Eddie. And so we were in a food store somewhere. And of course, I was acting up. So my mother, and I remember, and I'm not making this up because I get accused of making shit up. I am
Who,
not making
you?
this up. Yes. My
No,
mother took
never.
2 cans and smashed them on the side of my head.
What?
Shut up! Shut up! We're trying to do shopping. She took two
Wow,
cans.
that would hurt.
It did. I did, and I think that I've still got like a permanent little dent. You know,
I
it's
was at
like this, like 2 cans.
uh, I was at my uncle's house once, and somehow I spilt a little bit of his tin of tobacco on the kitchen table. So my father right away went for the belt, and I
Yeah.
started to run. And I got to their basement door, and I tripped, and I fell all the way down the stairs, right to the bottom of the stairs. And everybody followed me down. And when they came to check that I was still alive, they rolled me over on my back, and I had a grin on my face, and I started laughing. And I didn't stop laughing. I kept laughing and laughing and laughing. Finally, my father went for his belt and started beating me anyways
So not only did you fall down the steps, you also got a beating for falling down the
for
steps.
spilling the tobacco and trying to get away. Yeah.
Addie says I had a bus driver pick me up and turn me upside down and whoop my ass in front of the house, and my parents were like, "Beat the bitch." Well, um,
Oh,
my mother. Okay, my mother. She was not your typical. Well, she was Ukrainian. She wasn't Russian.
right.
She was not your typical Slavic person like that. She came over, and I've said this many before, and this is true. Um, she would be playing Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, Steppenwolf, and other kids my age were listening to the Partridge Family, the Osmonds, the
Right.
Jackson Five, and so
Yeah, I know. I
and
remember.
and honestly, that's where I started to pick up like my musical knowledge
Good
is from
music.
my
Yeah.
mother. Is from my mother, and she could also play piano too. And she was
Yeah.
one of these people, Mark, who had never taken a lesson. She was
Right.
almost like a savant. She could just play
Like,
piano. She just knew how to play
yeah.
piano.
Yeah. Well,
Of course, I don't have that skill,
you
because
play
I'm
bass.
okay, because I'm lucky that I can play the cowbell.
You play bass and sing. And singing and playing an instrument, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know, but it's not the easiest thing to do. It takes a little bit of gumption. Takes a little bit of skill.
And that's why you'll never hear, and I've said this on my show many times, you'll never hear me say that a musician sucks
That's
because
right.
both you and I know how hard it is.
Yeah.
I might not like them. I might not like their music. I might not like their style of music, but
Well, you might not like the person personally either.
right. But yeah, it's actually not. It's not easy.
No. I don't know if you noticed on YouTube, but you can. You there, Eddie?
I brought you back up. See if you're.
Now you can get the what's it called when they have it all written out? Everything you say is the script or the
Yeah.
you can get that of your episode of College of Knowledge. You can summon and you can watch the whole episode written out for people, I guess, that can't hear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and when you're watching the replay, it's in the left side, right side, and it's up at the top. And there's an option there to watch the stream again, and you can watch it. The not the script; they call it something else.
Oh, text.
Not the text either. It's slipping my mind right now. When you transcript,
Oh, okay, yeah.
they have the transcript of the episode you can read.
Yeah. Yeah, here and Addie says that one of her offspring could play keyboard by ear. Mark, and when you learned how to play keyboards, did you take lessons or did you just pick it up yourself?
The first year when I was a really kid, I just played, and then they thought that maybe I could. There was a resemblance of talent there, so they sent me for lessons when I was 6,
Yeah,
and then I took a few years of that, and I stopped, and then I just played by ear. I learned rock and roll by ear,
yeah,
and all the modern stuff by ear, and
yeah.
then now I use both. I rarely read sheet music these days. I
I
read
mean,
tabs.
because I can read bass and
Yeah.
see, I know, and I don't like bragging about myself, but I know that I'm much better on bass. And one problem that I have when I play guitar, I'm actually playing it with like a bass clef. So it's not the right, you know, chords and
Guitar's
stuff.
supposed to be in treble clef, isn't it?
Huh? Yes. Okay.
Guitar's
Yeah.
usually in treble clef.
Okay. Yeah, because there's the bass clef, and then the regular six-string guitar is the treble clef.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I,
Yeah.
you know,
So
no, go on, Mark. So you were saying something?
we were when we were younger, and I had my first car when I was young, like 15 and a half. Had my first van, and I we used to travel all over the place. And anytime we'd see a graveyard, especially up north, we would pull over, visit, and read the gravestone. You ever done that before?
Yeah, and I stopped. Doing that because I found somebody with my same exact name. So
Oh,
it's like,
really?
oh man, this isn't good.
That's a little spooky.
Okay, and there's not a lot of people with the last name Barbarella. So I says, oh shit.
No, that's right. I was gonna just say that. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially with Bimbo starting it off. That's got to be a.
Well,
I thought
Bimbo is
that would
not
be.
my real first name.
Everybody knows that, I guess.
I don't know. Some people are dumb.
Yeah, Bimbo Barbarella. I get the Barbarella part, but I still to this day don't get the Bimbo part though.
Well, because when I first started going out with Cat Daddy, um, one of his one of his brothers, his brother Ralph, who I got along famously with, just because he was he loved music, and believe it or not,
Believe it or don't, folks.
he was a big drinker. And so one time I was wearing something. He says, you look like you could be walking up and down the street like a bimbo. And so Al caught on to that.
Oh, started calling you
I,
Bimbo.
I mean, yeah, because I don't take that as an insult,
Not so bad. Worn on me now.
huh?
It's worn in now for me. I'm used to calling you Bimbo.
Yeah. Well,
At first, it was a little
because
uncomfortable because you don't usually call somebody Bimbo.
um, because there's been people at like my jobs that have called me bimbo.
Right, eh?
So I don't care.
Hey, Bimbo.
Yeah,
Not like that.
exactly. Yeah, I mean, because there's only going to be one person getting in trouble with a name like that,
That's right.
and then I'll just say in like a different voice, "Oh, she's in the bathroom."
Yeah. Or you start up the answering machine. You can leave a message after the tone. I do that sometimes when I answer the phone just to freak my friends out. Mark can't come to. I can't come to the phone right now. But if you leave a message, I'll answer it whenever I can. Beep, and they fall for it.
Well, you're probably like me, is like you intentionally hang around with stupid people. That way you look that much
Yeah,
smarter.
I got a couple of friends that are a little bit shy of operating on all six cylinders.
Yes, and we both know several. Oh,
You see people?
yeah.
Yeah.
So Addie says, I realized that I am a random. I didn't know anybody except from.
A random. I don't understand that.
Well, think of her name, Addie Pickall.
Okay.
Atypical.
Atypical. Yeah, a random. I gotcha. Mark Kropka, do you remember your favorite theory book? Yeah, I do. I still have a copy of it, and it's a little blue book, published by the Canadian, not the Ontario, but the Canadian. Um, it's something like the Canadian Conservatory of Music, and it's a theory book. It's
Oh, was it
considered like the Bible of theory.
okay? Was it Mel Bay?
No,
Okay, because I've never heard of him.
Mel Bay. I guess
Yeah.
Mel Bay is a line of books. Jen, I'm not sure what Mel Bay is. Not sure.
And here we also have another professor who has entered the chats. The, oh, oh, the um, the outstanding Mrs. Hopkins is here,
Hello,
and
Mrs. Hopkins.
and and I was telling people how I'm going to be gone for a week. Will you two be able to live without the dulcet tones of the Bimbo
Well,
Barbarella music program?
the good thing is there's going to be a highlight with you making an appearance on Jen's show on Friday evening.
Yeah, but I have to figure out how to do it on my phone.
That's why you should make sure you do a test run.
Maybe I'll call our friend, our mutual friend, and test it on him. Oh,
Yeah, he likes.
okay, Mark, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, yeah, he likes any sort of contact you can make with him.
I'm surprised he's not here.
He doesn't know yet.
I mean, because I would let him up
Remember,
on the panel.
remember, you just have to say his name 3 times and he appears.
Ah, oh, okay. I dare you to do it.
Chris Le, I can't. Chris Leclerc, Chris Leclerc, Chris Leclerc.
Well,
Well, what happens?
I don't know.
Gee whiz,
I see the back of my computer. It's giving
smoking?
off like a little. No, it's not smoke. It's like, what happens when you open up like the genie bottle, and the
Oh,
genie
a
smoke comes
wisp of
out.
smoke comes out. Yeah, a wisp of. With Chris, it'll be a wisp of boiling condensed milk. Yeah.
Okay, so the historian of the College of Knowledge says Mel Bay was an American musician and publisher best known for his series of musical education books.
Oh,
Like of guitar chords. See. Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah, a fire extinguisher, yeah.
Yeah, I keep
So,
one of those handy. Never mind.
yeah, so anyway, so I was talking about Boyd wrestling.
Yeah.
Um, if um, if you don't follow it, you should because it's hysterical and the guy coaches him, does a lot of work.
Yeah.
And
And it
And
shows in every episode.
yeah, and like one of the two of the characters there, everybody knows Carlos Martinez,
Hmm.
and everybody knows G Mangos. Maybe you don't watch his channel. I used to a lot, but
Right.
some of the people there, they didn't like me. No, really, and that's why. That's why
Really.
I mean, I go on every once in a while, just say hello and listen. But but they just didn't like me. But if it wasn't for Carlos Martinez and G Mangos, I would not have a channel because he was the
Oh,
very
okay.
first one who had me up and was talking to me.
Yeah, and that
Oh,
lit the
oh,
fire.
oh no, and I say me, and it wasn't even me, it was Pansy.
Right.
I mean,
That's right, Pansy.
because I was listening, but that's when Pansy was running the channel, and when she went through all that trouble and deleted her entire account, she asked
Wow, that
me
must
to
have been
like restart it up.
wow. Yeah,
So Jen
that
said,
was
"What?
act of desperation, I guess, eh?
Oh, it was just and because of the situation that went on, which I'm not going to get into, um,
No, you don't have
I
to.
actually lost a lot of good friends, and because like anything, people just spread shit that they don't know, or they hear something and they only hear what they want to hear, so that's why she quit.
Um, yeah, can't blame her.
And Jen says, yours, remember your first, even though my first isn't a creator anymore, we still keep in touch. Yeah. And Mark, and so how long have you been doing YouTube streams?
Streaming, I
Yeah.
started
Oh, yeah. Oh,
about a
like
year,
show. Yeah, like doing your own show and junk like that.
1 year.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah, I
because
just had my anniversary.
because you were first because I met you on Chosen Ones channel.
That's right.
You and Bopak and Addie.
That's right. That's where we
That's where
met
we
you.
all met.
I mean, and
And I
the
miss
rest is history.
and I met Mrs. Hopkins on Mr. Whiskey, Old Humble. We met there doing trivia.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hello, Gray. 1107.
Gray
Yeah,
1107. Welcome.
and
Yeah. That,
he's got a really good show. I don't know how much now he does trivia because his business is really taken off. His whiskey business, and
yeah.
sometimes it's good because like he'll run a program and it shows you how he makes it.
Nice. I did a YouTube video how to the other day. I didn't air it though, of how to roll the perfect joint. And I videotaped it. I did a pretty good job. And I described step by step from picking the good bud to putting it in the grinder to rolling it and to just pre-smoking it. Here's about 10 minutes of, you'll never get that 10 minutes back if you watch it.
And so Miss Hopkins is hot, and I miss Hot Mess Missy because Mark.
Yeah,
And were you on my stream when Hot Mess was on a lot?
yeah,
Oh my
right
gosh,
at the end of all that.
she was crazy. And then
Yeah.
another crazy person who I don't see him much anymore at all is Benny Loco.
Oh, yeah, she's got her channel still going. She does a lot of lives.
Really?
Yeah, she's on daily, I think. If not, if not a few times a week.
Oh, really?
I
And
subscribe to her channel. I don't really watch her that much. I don't know why. No, for no particular reason. But I do subscribe to her channel, and I see her and the frequency of her going live.
um, yeah. You wouldn't happen to know how to put her link in, would you, Benny Loco, so I can sub?
I don't know if I can or not. Let me see if I have it. Yeah, I could, but I got to jump down. I think.
Okay.
Hang on, give me a second.
Okay, well, get the ghost and let the ghost sit in for you.
Actually, I can't do it. I have to. I gotta
All right, never mind.
jump off of StreamYard, restream
Oh,
totally to do it.
okay, never mind then. I'll look it.
Yeah, I don't. Unless I do it on my phone.
Oh, don't worry about it, Mark. I can find it.
I have so many saved on my clipboard, but she's not there.
Okay. So Jen dropped it. Jen put it in.
Oh, thanks, Jen.
So, really, like I said, sometimes Wednesdays can be hit or miss. And it's getting close to 6, so I'm gonna have to feed Cat soon. But remember, I'm probably not gonna do anything for at least a week.
If you can,
I'm gonna try to go onto Jen's show tomorrow if I can figure out how to do YouTube from. I should be able to figure it out.
you want to do a tester later? I'll help with you if I can.
Um, if I if I need help, I'll call you.
Okay. Yeah, but please do a tester because that would be good if you can do it from your. Because if you can't do it from your phone, can't you just sit in with Chris and Jen to do the show?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I would have to do it from from like the right side.
Yeah, you'd have to squeeze into the living room with them. No, couldn't
And
you go on? You're going to be with Chris and Jen, are you not physically?
no.
Oh, I thought you were going up to visit them.
I'm gonna stop in and see him one day, but I don't know what day exactly.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. I thought you were going up and you were going to be staying with them.
I don't know what I'm doing. Once I get up to Dracula, who knows? I might get captured and kept in like the evil castle for a week.
Sounds like fun. Oh, okay. I got it now. Well,
Really?
anyways, that's
Okay.
why. Oh, that's why you
Yeah.
need the phone then, for sure.
Right.
That'd be good if you checked in a couple of times. Let
Yeah.
us know how you're doing if you can
Right.
figure out your
And
phone.
Addie says, "Squeeze it as Billy Squire sings." And now, I love Billy Squire. Unfortunately, he only had like uh, 3, 4 albums that people know.
Right, Billy
And
Squires.
um, and if I'm not mistaken, he was first with a band called Pilots.
Hmm.
Maybe if the historian Jen can look that up. Oh, Billy Squire. I believe he was with a band called Pilots. If he was, I impress even myself. See, there you go. Hello, Chris.
Yeah,
Come on, Chris. Oh, here. Well, here's
we
your,
have to talk to you, bud.
yeah, here's your big chance to come up, Chris. So, yeah, because we need your wisdom, Chris.
Yeah, we need some input. Have you ever seen the movie World War Z?
Yeah, it's not that good.
Oh, you didn't like it? I
It was
I
alright.
liked the zombie.
It was alright. The best part of
But
it,
I guess
the best part, that I liked about it, is when the zombies they were like scaling the wall, and they were just like climbing on each other.
yeah, I know.
And what I didn't like about it um, is the zombies. They were too animated. They were like running around and doing stuff. I want zombies to be the slow lumbering oafs in like Night of the Living Dead,
Walking
when they
Dead.
go,
Yeah,
uh, and
yeah.
and then if you ever watched a movie called Shaun of the Dead, with Simon
Oh yeah,
Pegg, they're throwing
yeah,
records
yeah,
at him.
yeah, yeah. That's good. That was hilarious, Shaun of the Dead.
Jen, okay, what was the name of the band that Billy Squire was in before he went solo? I think the name of the band was called Pilot. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, now that's a movie that I could watch 100 times. Is Night of the Living Dead. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
here he is. You know him, you love him. You can't wait to hear what comes out of his big yapper. The one and only Chris LeClaire.
Hi there, Bimbo. How
The
you doing?
man of 1,000 voices, but he only uses one.
Speaking of World Z, I actually own that on Blu-ray. I haven't watched it yet, so
Oh, it's a good movie. You should check it out.
yeah. So long.
How come we can't see you?
Oh, I can see him.
I got just black screen.
I'm on my phone. That's why, probably.
Oh, well, I can see him.
So long time.
I can picture him in my head, and that's probably enough.
Okay, yeah, Jen, but I thought that he was in a band called Pilot.
So how's life treating Bimbo?
Well, like I was telling people, I'm gonna be um, off stream for at least a week,
Oh, you need a break.
and I'm going up to look at some property at a place in Georgia,
Wait a minute.
um,
Yeah, you
um,
are. Wait.
called Dracula. Piper, that was it. Piper, not Pilot. Piper. That was close enough.
Yeah, it is close.
It's hotter than piss here today. I'll tell you, boy. Ain't no laughing matter.
Actually, here in Tampa, it's sunny, but we have a pretty nice breeze coming from the Gulf of Mexico, and we live about 5 miles from the Gulf of Mexico, so the breeze coming
Yeah.
in is nice. You go another
Nice.
20 miles inland. The humidity goes from like 70 to like 130%.
It's 98.
I
It's
bet.
98 here, but it feels like 107 outside, though.
Yeah.
Okay, here in Tampa, it's 89. And, that's one of the benefits about living, here is, yeah, it gets hot and humid. But on the days that you get that breeze,
But you guys don't get winters there, though.
yeah, we do.
Well, but not nearly as bad as Canada.
I will have you know, Chris, that last winter, in the winter months, we had probably like 10 days that were in the 40s.
Ooh.
Everybody always talks, we say, oh, I love Florida because they don't have to deal with cold and this and that, whatever. So maybe
I don't know.
certain parts.
I don't know. You go to Tallahassee. Oh, when I was going to college up there, they would get snow in Tallahassee.
Oh, okay.
And and there was one day that I was in college up there. The high was 7.
What about Fort Lauderdale?
Oh, Fort Lauderdale's gotten snow Well, I was born in 1961. From the years that I lived there, I saw snow actually once. I mean, it will actually snow, but by the time it hits the ground, it's, like rain because it melts when it hits the ground because the ground's not
Right.
frozen.
Well, it's so warm.
Did you know that they've
Yeah.
that they've already done 7 Mission Impossible movies? Can you believe that?
Okay, Mission Impossible,
I can't believe
sort of
that they've already
understand. I can sort of understand. What I can't see
7
is
movies. I
how they've
cannot
done
believe it.
is,
25 years, damn.
is how they've done 10 Fast and Furious movies.
Right. Well, yeah,
I
Mm.
mean, because the first one I didn't like,
yeah.
and I've never seen one of them except the first one. That was it.
And Debbie doesn't like Tom Cruise. She doesn't like people that's into Scientology.
Well, then she won't like Clearwater, Florida. No, really, because that's like one of their home bases.
I saw this video on YouTube the other day, and it was really funny. It's in Santa Monica Boulevard, and then they have a YouTube channel, and this guy goes around and he I guess he works for Santa Monica Cleaning, and they talk about the Santa Monica Cleaning, and then they have a YouTube video channel. I was watching it yesterday, and they were gonna. This guy was homeless, and he was people were giving him parking tickets to sell, right? And they were going to give him a ticket, right? And he's out there yelling and screaming at them and calling them the N-word and this and that, like, I don't know, probably about 20 times in the video. I didn't believe, could not believe it. Oh my Lord, unreal.
Mm. Yeah.
Daddy has driven Fast and Furious and gotten away with tickets. I mean, yeah, because I've been pulled over for various
Because he was selling
driving.
because this black guy was selling a parking ticket. I mean,
Yeah.
somebody gave it to him and he was selling it. So what? I
Yeah.
mean, you're going to get big deal. Who cares? People do worse things than that. I mean,
Oh,
you're going to
yeah.
give this black
Well-
guy a ticket because he was doing that and he needed food. Come on, really?
Well, yeah, and that's like Addie says that she's driven Fast and Furious and gotten traffic tickets. I mean, I've gotten out of my share of tickets just by looking slutty. So that helps.
Flashing a little leg, you mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, like in my ZZ Top
That was quite the outfit.
promo, huh?
That was quite the outfit.
Oh,
Well.
you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. Because, yeah. Oh, Chris, and I hate to bring you on so fast, but I do get it going because it's 6 o'clock and I gotta feed the cats. Hello, Magical. Oh, you're coming on just as I'm leaving, and haven't seen you in a long time.
Hey, Magical.
Slutty works. Let's hear it for the sluts. Yeah. I don't know. That sounds like a good title for a song.
God bless the sluts.
Or let's hear it for the sluts. Okay, Chris, thanks for coming up. Miss Leah. Yeah.
Hey, Leah Sugar Britches.
She lives in Nashville, and it's 92. Yeah, well, that's because you guys really don't get much of like a breeze or anything. And because I lived in Harriman, Texas. Oh, Texas. In Harriman, Tennessee for a while. And sometimes that humidity just like wouldn't break.
Tom got a ticket for driving with his dog in his lap. Did he tell you that, Mark?
Yeah, we knew about it. He bought it.
And did he win?
He got something back. Yeah, I forget exactly what happened because it was such a
Okay.
long and drawn out process. It took him
Okay,
forever.
so was the dog actually driving, or was it just
No,
sitting
he was
there?
holding it on his lap. The dog, when he's driving
The
his
dog
Okay.
was whispering directions to him.
Okay,
while
but
he
the,
was
oh,
driving.
okay, but the dog wasn't sitting there with his paws on the wheel, was it?
No,
And remember,
I
that would be
okay,
ridiculous.
and did
okay, see, but I would pay good money to see that.
and
Yeah.
didn't he tell you about? Well, he was in that restaurant that
No,
one
I'm
time,
coming there with you.
and he was in that restaurant one time, and the officer was going to arrest him. Somebody called there and tried to get him in trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he was at the
I've seen
restaurant
him.
sitting and eating, and he was approached by an officer because somebody called about him.
Not
And
one officer,
Yeah,
6 cops came in
wow,
to
yeah.
wow.
round him up. Somebody phoned and said that there's a fugitive wanted for murder or something like that, eating in the restaurant. Okay, I gotta go, everybody.
Okay, and
Thank you,
so
Bimbo.
okay. Hello, Ghost.
I'll see you later, Bimbo.
Yes, okay. And so Magical
Ghost
says,
can't hear you. Sorry.
and Magical says, I'm waiting to get a ticket for my car not being inspected. My truck, and so I didn't know that places still had like vehicle inspections.
Yeah, sounds like a cash grab. We had emissions up here where you have to get your make sure your emissions were in a certain range every 4 years, and it
I
costs
mean,
you $50.
because just a couple of weeks ago, I saw, and I'm not making this up, I saw some guy driving down a decent sized road here, called Little Road,
Yeah.
and he had, and it was one of the back ones. He had no tire. He had three tires, and the other thing, he was riding on a rim.
Oh wow, that's kind of dangerous.
Yeah. So if anybody place needs inspections, it's Florida. Fucker's driving on a rim, and of course he's slowing up traffic.
That's crazy. That sparks too. That leaves a comet of sparks.
Yes, it did. I mean, I didn't see it personally. I saw they had it on the news, but
I was driving along one day and I felt my back end go down, and I look in my rearview mirror, and my tire's coming up faster than my car, and my tire had come right off. It bounced through the intersection. It bounced at the red light indicator, and just narrowly missed the car. And yeah,
and so how can your tire fall off? Oh, what did the lug nuts? Oh, like unscrew themselves?
yeah, all the lug nuts unscrewed.
Well,
I had
that looks like a fault of somebody who didn't put them on tight
serviced it.
enough.
Yeah, the guy that serviced it. I had work done within
Okay.
5 days, and they forgot to tighten them up.
My God. Uh,
I know, costing
it,
me.
it's like the episode of Twilight Zone with William Shatner when he's on the plane and he's looking out the window and there's the
Yeah,
gremlin there, fucking up the wing.
yeah, I remember that one. That was a good one. I'm gonna go, Miss Bimbo.
Yes, and oh my, yeah, Magical. It was so funny because, like I said, because somebody had recorded it and they had it on the news, and you could just see that he was just holding up traffic, and then nobody could get around him.
Wow,
Yeah, it could have been worse. The car could have exploded on the street.
that would have been a show.
I'm sure there's
Okay,
cars that have been okay, Mark. Okay, yes. I'll,
thank you.
I'll I'll see you whenever.
Okay, bye.
Okay, guys. Like I was telling Mark, I'm going on sort of vacation, sort of looking for a property up in northeastern Georgia in a town called Dracula. I'm gonna be leaving tomorrow. Um, I'm gonna try to stop in and visit Miss Easy Street with Jen. Um, I'll see if I can do it. And poor Mrs. Hopkins has been watching us this whole time, and she says that her ex-hubby is chatty on the phone. Or the best thing to do with something like that is to um, just like play your answering machine if you still have one, and just let him listen to old messages and and see if he realizes. Okay, guys. Yeah. Okay. So now suddenly I got a whole lot of viewers. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Oh, Sugar Britches. Yeah, cause I kind of have to start wearing it because I'm back on chemo, and my hair gets really thin, and I don't know. I look, like some, like some old hobbit. I don't know, sort of a big hobbit, sort of a, 5'8" hobbit, but it just gets thin, and I don't like it. I mean, it's not going to fall out like it did when I first got it, because I'm just getting like little doses for my blood cancer. But I can tell it's getting thin. So once this is done, my hair will start growing back. So okay, and as I always say, I'm gonna close at the show. Yes, Gray. Yes, Gray. Oh, yes, my hair is naturally blonde. Magical says, darker hair as well makes your skin glow. Oh, well, thank you. I don't know, and it just looks different. That's why I went with a different color. Oh yeah, Leah, I'm fine because they're not big doses of chemo. If you've ever gone and gotten like a little shot where they just do like the little pinprick, like zzz, zzz, zzz. It's not the whole big thing, because they want to stop it now so that it doesn't get any worse, because my only other option then would be like a bone marrow transplant, and I don't want that crap, not at all. Well, thank you, Brian. Yeah, yeah, Gray, I don't know, and I really don't like talking that much about chemo because it's depressing, but I've survived 7 cancers, and a lot of you guys, you already know that. So this little bit of chemo I'm taking now is nothing. It's my body's looking at that and just laugh and saying, "Really? Is that all you got for me?" Right, that's what it is, Jen. It's a maintenance dose. And I gotta go, like every 2 weeks. So, okay, and I do need to close this up because I gotta feed the cats. I want to thank every single person, the couple of people that did come up on panel, and poor Miss Addie Pacall, who tried to get on but was having technical issues. No, it's not the Mexitrate, no.
Hey,
Yes, I'll be out to help you feed the cats in just a minute.
all right. I need your help.
Yes, I know. And you really think I'm going to miss that for a week? Fortunately, his son's coming over to help him. But I want to thank everybody who was on the right side channel chatting. And sorry that I have to cut this short, but you see that I have to help him with feed the cats, and it's really not that difficult. But when you have dementia, things that we take for granted, you just feel bad because he can't remember simple things like that. Okay, guys. Yeah, so I'll probably see everybody sometime next week because I'll be home next Wednesday. And there is no College of Knowledge until August 4th, which is a Friday. Yeah, being a cat wrangler, yeah. If it wasn't for the little kittens, Al would be lost because he dotes on these little kittens, like he does on children. And that's actually good for him. That's actually good for him. So, again, I want to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. And like I said, I enjoy doing this, or I wouldn't do it. I'm still trying to milk cats. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I was given the baby kitten. Oh, the little tiny little kittens. Well, they're getting big now because they're eating dry food. They're eating dry and moist food. But I was giving them like goat milk. Okay, Mrs. Hopkins, it's not until August 4th, and it's going to be 10 Allman Brothers songs. And Jen says, I think that, okay, yeah, because she was doing some chemo too. And she was doing it on her head, and she was worried that some was going to seep through the skin and like get into her brain. I don't know if it did or not, but okay, hopefully it didn't. Okay, what is it, 12? All right, okay, it's 12, 10, I don't know. I run the show and I don't know what's going on. So, okay, guys, I will see everybody next week, and if I can figure out how to do streams on my phone with YouTube, I will, but I don't even know if I knew how. If I know how, I'm going to try. So, share milk and almond. Oh, okay, with those comments about share milking and almond, I do believe that I hear the cats calling. Yeah, okay. Well, thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming on. See you in a while. I just hope that the YouTube community can last without me being on. I'm sure you can find somebody just as stupid to watch. So, okay, guys, good night. And as always, thank you again. And I shall see you, it'll be sooner than you think. Okay, bye. Yes, you can buy almond milk at 7-Eleven, yes. And almond milk is actually very good. I actually like almond milk. I like it in coffee. No, magical. I'm not. No, yeah. There's too many almond jokes going around. Happy house hunting. And like, what's cool about this town called Dracula is they actually have like working cemeteries, and in the cemetery land, they actually have housing developments and like apartment complexes inside a working graveyard. So that's cool. I mean, who knows? I might get some, I might get some more guests who want to come up on the panel. I don't know if you would be able to see them, but they'd be there. All right, guys. Good night. Bye.